Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, somewhere in the world. My name is Yao, speaking from Edmonton, Alberta, west of Canada. As I could look through my window here, I'm sitting in my living room, actually my kitchen, I should say. And I could look out through the window all the way through across the streets. Weather was awesome. Okay, we're talking about Edmonton, Alberta. Our province is one of the coldest too. And last time I posted something about how the Canada became number one coldest place in the world. But actually, we are probably becoming number, I don't know what grade I'll give it to Canada, but some part of the country in Canada itself, now people are in the freezing. We have, I went up this morning having a meeting in downtown. So I went to the meeting and I wasn't, it said -8. Actually, when I get out there, and they're like, oh, this is not -8. I didn't dress as supposed to. I dressed casually, so I was cold. And now the time is what time is it? Just about 3:22 p.m. Canadian, west of Canada, our time here in Edmonton. So the weather is awesome. And everybody's happy. When the weather is nice, you still have people tend to smell more. It tend to be nice more. And when it comes to money, everybody tend to be a little grumpy. I don't know. I think it's just the weather. That's what it is, all right? The weather kind of, we have to go through again. Even though we see this every year, it's the same thing we see. Some years are a little bit different, and so on. So like I said, we like to talk about the weather here, and so on and so forth. Here's the thing. I just want to say hi to everyone, my listeners, wherever you are, and listening to this podcast or my video. Pay attention. At times I use a word that's just a simple word. Like I said, be positive. When you have a positive mindset, that's a positive mindset is a big word. If you really understand, if you dig into it, you understand really, that will do most of things. Success. Success doesn't mean we all think about success like being have a lot of money. Well, that's not really things. If you have money, you don't know how to manage it, that money will finish fast. That happens to people. Educational. Since I get into this business of mine, we call it psychic or home base, I've learned a lot of things. And people always ask me, or first thing they ask me, oh, how much can I make when I come? How much you be making? Well, it's not a matter of how much you're making. I jumped in this year in about, I would say now, about a year. Okay. I've learned, I didn't know anything about computer either. People when they see, hear digitaledge.com, they think, oh my goodness, these are computer savvy people. No, I have no clue. I'm just like ordinary Joe. Okay, just remember that I'm just ordinary, just like you or anybody else. You learn as we go. This company is one of the best I've seen. Okay, one of the best I've seen. They taught you. They have a time. They have the mentorship around there, and so on. So they teach you how you can go through all the difficulty. So my main goal today is like being positive, positive thinking, and mindset. Have a mindset that I can do this. If the other people are doing it, succeeding, I can do it too. That's what you needed. You come in with we don't rent a house, we don't rent an office, fancy office, we don't rent anything like that. Everything's done online. We are legitimate business, just so you know that. We meet on the line and promos every day. Every day there's something happening. Once you get to the company, you get to know all those now. So here is my intake now, and it's actually, gratitude. Gratitude is like be honor what you already working ground, and self appreciation, reminding you of the progress you build toward growth. Okay? And like I said, when I started a business, I didn't know nothing about it. And then just say, well, I have my positive thinking and I want to get something, leave something for my family, my children. So all the time in my mind is like, okay, you know what? If something happened to me today, I know my children will be in good hands, or the family will be good hands. I don't want to just, something happen and then you just leave them the bills. Especially this month right now, month of January, February is the toughest one. That's what I find. And I managed to pay all my bills. I managed to pay all the things I needed to do. It's important to me. And if you live debt free, also it's a very good thing. So you don't have to think, oh, these people do me, do this, do that, do that, do that, so on, so on. So you are free. You can do it. If I can do it, so can you. Legacy. People will say legacy will be somebody who say like, oh, leave a lot of money for my children, or leave the land, leave the houses, leave the cars. It's all part of legacy, of course. Everybody define how you do it. And also, like I said, the freedom of joining this company. I get up and I can do anything I wanted to. I show up when I wanted to, because you have your own time, your freedom. You are not working for somebody. You are the owner. You are the boss. And at the same time, when you join us, or join me, there's my position actually is a mentorship. I mentor people who are coming to there. And we mentor them, and that's where there's a fee. People ask you, what do I have to pay fee to join this company? Well, it's so simple. Let me tell you here, Jason, actually, I think I've said that before, I must say it again. I was a business owner, traditional business owner, open the door 7 days a week. No day off. Because this is my owner. I just on. I woke the door by 5 o'clock and they're gone until sometimes I feel about 8 p.m., 9 p.m., it depends, and so on. So I know what it is. So if you do traditional business, you have to own an office. You have to hire employees. Everything that comes with it comes with you. But this one here is your own things. You have to manage your own time. So we help you. Doesn't mean when you come to join the company, so people, you pay 149. 149 is you must. Everybody pays it. People say, oh, where that money going for? Why 149? You talk about what money I'm going for? People go for the game. They go for like here we play hockey. Hockey where there's we known for. Hockey City, Edmonton Oilers is called the team. And people will go. By the time you go to the stadium is just in the middle of the downtown. By the time you get there, you have to be early to get a good seat. So, what do? You have to leave early. You leave early, by the time you get there, you probably spend an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, depending on traffic. And then you sit and they don't allow you to bring water, food, nothing there. Everything is there for you. You have to buy it. It's not free. There's a buffet table all along while the game is going. There's a drink, people passing drink by, all kinds of drink, but it's not free. You have to pay for this. So by the time you finish that hockey game that night, at least $100 is gone. Think about it. Okay, that day, and also it depends. People who goes 2-3 times a day, people who actually have what they call seasonal ticket holders. They bought a ticket only just to watch the game, and that the same day you can watch on the TV, or you can watch on your laptop, or you can watch on your cell phone. You can watch it for free. But people want to be in action, where the action is, ooh. It's nice. It's camaraderie. You become a friend to someone, You get to know somebody. We meet in the game and so on. It's nice. Because money is not free either. Okay, it's not free. So people get to do that, or they go to concert or whatever. They go to concert, or they go to movies. By the time they finish a movie, also, if you don't spend at least $50, is already gone there. You buy tickets, you buy your popcorn, you buy all those kinds of some food that are there. By the time you finish $50, it depends, how much you want to eat. It depends how many family you guys are going there together. And so just to give an example that when I say pay for 149, that will probably make your life much more better. for tomorrow. Your children's life will be better for tomorrow. The legacy, that dream vacation you are dreaming about for many years, you have not made it because you know what, things are tough. Things are tough. The last you want to think you want to go to vacation. Okay, there's so many things I can't even go through all of them for you. So 149 that allow you to access all our programs for free, or check the training for free, mentorship for free, and also they help you to build your website for you. If you have to go and build own your website now, how much is that going to cost? You're going to cost 149? No, I don't think so. You're not going to get it. Nowhere. Okay? You might try your own way, but this software that we have to use is also against you. Those people who scam you or those sort of things, or put things unwanted things. Now it drive them the way. So there's a safeguard of that too. The majority of that too. And so there's so many things I cannot make them all. And so I always ask people that if you watch the webinar, the first thing I will ask you to do is go watch the webinar first and see me. I'll link you. If you can't get in touch, show me your first name, your email address. That's what I need from you, and I'll register you, and you can join also from every Thursdays. We have a webinar, or you can watch the replay if you didn't have time. Maybe you are working or so. And most people here actually start this business just like ordinary people like me or others. They do their 9 to 5 jobs. I've done it. I actually work in the food industry, so it's different. I work long hours, 14, 16 hours some days, and not easy. Just put it away. Put it that way. So I encourage you to listen today, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And every day something I say you might probably not understand. English is my second language. Don't hide it away. I was coming from Togo, West Africa, which happened to be a French colony. Okay, which happened to be a French. We actually been colonized how many times? I think 2 times. First was Germany. The Second World War became French. So when we go to school, we taught French, reading, learning, all things in French. Official language is French. Where we have what tribal language, I don't know how many tribal language we have. It's, I don't know, maybe 100, maybe more than that. I couldn't tell you how many we have. It's just so many of them. So just to make it short for you, watch the webinar and then pay 149. You have access to all the what do we do? We actually we manage or do business with the biggest company in the world. When I talk about biggest companies, we're talking about Apple's and Coca-Cola. Name them all as those big businesses. Okay, we work together with them. People ask me the same way all the time. Oh, what do you sell? We don't sell. Okay, put it this way. This is what I put it. You invest in yourself, your future, your children's future, your family future. We don't sell nothing. But if you are doing some business, you have to have an idea what the business is about. So some of the products we carry actually we first of all you for your own use you need it every day. Everybody needs it, and there's a lot of household that has them, but now compared to what we have, it's completely different and useful, and also see I think I mentioned it before. I have a health issue. So everything I use, I'm very careful with all the things I use and so on. And I've seen that through since I get into this business. We call it business essentially franchise. When they come in there, that's what I was saying about the fees and so on. And so you get to know your area, got to know, have access to all the things we do, and you have a training, unlimited training. Okay, so I encourage you to come to join us or call me. My website is www.yahoodigitaledge.com. When you get there, you see my phone number, my email, my address, everything. If you live in my city, like a city or close by, We can, if we have to meet, we can meet, or we can call, we can have a FaceTime online. All there's all means of talking to tell you what we are about and you see, and judge. You see yourself and make your own decision. And thank you for listening. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe it to my channel and let other people know there's a better way. We work smart. We don't work hard. We work smart. Plus that freedom, you have the freedom. You want to travel anytime, you can travel. And, you know, so we doing okay. We don't sit at home waiting for money to come. We don't, it is not a get quick scheme. It's not. Let me make that clear to you. You're not going to come and say, tomorrow I become millionaire. Well, you might, but not tomorrow, not 1 or 2 days, another week. Some people can do it. Some people can do it if you wanted to work hard. When I talk about hard, it's work smart. Everything we do is all by the smart way. Technology are there to use. We have the tools to use, and so on and so forth. And so we're good to go. And thank you for listening. And see you on the other side of the. I don't know which beach you are planning to go. I don't know. I know where I'm going to go. So let's meet there. Let's have fun. Thank you. Have a good evening or good night or good morning. And God bless. Amen.